Hi, it's Kris Crocker here in the 4 News Now First Alert Weather Center on a Sunday evening after a scorching day across the inland Northwest. Here's a look at the highs across the region. And of course, this is just the beginning, but it was 102 in Spokane. That ties our record for today. 102 in Coeur d'Alene. Stayed in the 90s in Bonners Ferry, Sandpoint, Kalispell, and Pullman. But triple-digit heat in Lewiston and Moses Lake, as well as Wenatchee and Omak. Seattle, 103 degrees. It's all thanks to this very strong ridge of high pressure over the Pacific Northwest. Now, adding to the heat in both Seattle and Portland, where they've been setting all-time record highs, is the position of the surface. High pressure to the north and low pressure on the coast. That creates a downsloping wind in those locations that makes the heat even more extreme, and we'll see a shift in that. Things will start to cool down a little bit on the west side of the mountains, where our temperatures will continue to ramp up to all-time record highs as the week goes on. Overnight, we're going to zoom in a little. Sorry, let's zoom in and see that, yes, very hot across the inland Northwest. Here's our overnight lows tonight. Typically, those orange and yellow colors only show up on high temperature maps, not on our low temperature maps. Many of these numbers are record high minimum temperature. 73 in Spokane, in the 60s in most of extreme eastern Washington and North Idaho, but there's plenty of 70s as we head further to the west. High temperatures tomorrow across the region. Yikes, 113 in Moses Lake and Wenatchee and Omak, 107 in Spokane. That's the hottest it's been since I've been here, 23 years. 103 in Coeur d'Alene. That would set our daily record. 105 is our record for tomorrow, set back on that crazy Hoop Fest Sunday. And then things really get out of control. 110 on Tuesday. That would break the all-time record high for Spokane of 108, set back on August 4th of 1961. We also hit that record in 1928, but that's when the thermometer was in downtown Spokane, where it's naturally a little bit warmer. So I mainly just talk about that 1961 record. Same number, 108, doesn't really matter. 109 on Wednesday. Right now it looks like we're going to stay in the triple digits right on through the weekend. That would be a record for the most 100-degree days in a year, as well as the most consecutive 100-degree days, which is 6, once again set back in 1928. Since the thermometer moved to the airport, we've only had 3 consecutive 100-degree days, and to me that matters. There's a big difference between the temperature downtown. It would at that time, I believe that's when it was at the Empire State Building. Anyway, regardless of how you quantify it or characterize it or put it in a spreadsheet, it's hot, and it is going to stay hot for quite some time. So I hope you are staying cool. Have found, if you do not have air conditioning, have found some way to find yourself in a cool spot, because this is dangerous heat. There's excessive heat warning in effect through the region through Thursday, as we deal with a once in a lifetime, once in a 1,000-year heat wave. Numbers no one has ever seen in Spokane in recorded history. So take care. I'll be back on 4 News Now Nightside at 11 o'clock if there's any updates, and of course back here tomorrow.